Most founders say they want partnerships. What they really mean is referrals. In this clip, Connor explains something very different: partnerships that give him direct access to engineering teams, real product infrastructure, and the ability to move faster than competitors without hiring a massive tech team. How do you go about making partnerships? Because not just in the your space M&A, but it seems like most of the people who are scaling really quickly and growing their business are doing it through partnerships of various different kinds. Is there a method that people can follow that works the best in forming partnerships, or is it just like
Yeah.
depends on the your individual personality or what?
Yeah, I'd say, if anybody has a better method, feel free to reach out. But so far, I think what works well for us is by forming some of those partnerships, we then have access to those teams. So, for instance, any of these questions that you've asked about Emma,
Hmm.
um, because I have a partnership there, I can turn around and fire off an email to the CTO or CEO of Emma and get a response back very quickly. Um, and the other side of that too is if we have feedback, which we often do from private equity firms, for instance, that are uh, implementing or testing out V7, and they say, "Hey, it'd be great if this feature could be in there. That would really help us." If we didn't have those partnerships, it would make it really difficult for us to go and get that feedback back to V7. Whereas, we can just put it in our Slack channel with the engineers at V7. So by having those partnerships, I think it gives us the ability to answer a lot more questions and increase our speed to customer satisfaction by being able to have those technical teams at our fingertips. Um, the other side of that too is when we say partnerships, we are not trying to profit off of these partnerships. What we're trying to do merely is be a two-way street. So one, we're helping with distribution for these companies. So we're looking to go partner with all kinds of companies like Emma and V7 and others that we're talking um, to help get them in front of customers. Like I said too, it gives us sort of a technical bench where we can go and discuss problems and solve problems and improve those tools. And then it also, gives us a position where we can be sort of a preferred partner. Anything where, for example, with V7, if they need if we have a client that needs some sort of custom user interface, we can go build that user interface for them. But if the solution is already something that V7 has solved, then we don't need to go and reinvent the wheel or build something new. We can just work with V7 to go and actually put together the technical side of it and the infrastructure on the back end that we can serve up in the user interface. So those kind of partnerships just give us a lot of flexibility. Um, and it also helps, as I mentioned, with distribution. So all of these different markets, all of these different niches are getting more and more crowded and noisy. And so the more that we can speak to specific pain points and specific problems and then go and actually show a demo and show, how something works, the better. And the more customers that we get um, to actually come and work with us. So that also, gives us the ability to go demo Emma Legal to prospective customers or demo a V7 product or any of the other ones that we're building partnerships with, which helps everybody at the end of the day. So it's hard to find them in some ways, but I think it's getting easier and easier because we've actually received a ton of inbound as well, where they see on our website our partnership with V7 and with Emma, and now they're reaching out to us and saying, "Hey, this is interesting. Looks like you're talking to,
Hmm.
one of our ICP customers. How do we build a partnership? How can we work together?"
Here's the key takeaway. Technical partnerships will speed up your development. You can partner for leverage in engineering capacity, product development speed, customer credibility, or distribution. Instead of building everything from scratch, Connor integrates with companies that already solved hard technical problems and layers his value on top. That's how you scale without bloating your team.